What's up, y'all? For those of you that don't know me, my name's Oceana, and in this video, I thought it would be fun to pull some message requests I got, because y'all know the kind of line of work I'm in. I've been getting some crazy message requests. Now, I couldn't pull any that were too crazy because this is YouTube and I'm not trying to get in trouble. But yeah, I thought I would just pull a few just for the laughs. So yeah, let's dive on in. So mind you, these are like not my messages that I get on like my site, not on OF. These are like messages that I get on like Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all those places. And no, I do not answer messages on there, but it doesn't stop people from sending them. So I'm gonna read some, I'll answer them in this video, and yeah, so let's dive in. Okay, so this one says, OMG, I would lose every last penny to you. Oh, that's sweet. I mean, that one's not too bad, honestly. Like, that's pretty sweet. But also, not gonna lie, like when you do the line of work I do, you get so many messages that like say that kind of stuff, and like I'm trying to see you put your money where your mouth is, or in this case your wallet where your mouth is. I mean, I'm just saying but still, that's very sweet. Okay, this next one says, girl, what is your secret to snapping back? I need it. I got thick and now I just need to get back to the way I was. And oh, that's so sweet, honestly. I have lost, I just did a YouTube video, probably like a month or maybe two ago, showing, like, basically explaining how I lost 30 pounds in 3 months. I'm now 40 pounds down this year, 60 pounds, and just this year in 2025, so it's now July, so I've lost 40 pounds in the last 7 months, and from a year ago, I'm about 60 pounds down, from, like, losing the baby weight, and just, yeah, all that stuff. But anyways, my secret to snapping back, I mean, it's really in that YouTube video. I'll definitely link it, down below, because that kind of gives an in-depth, like, explanation. But overall, I would say, like, if you just want a quick recap, I would say making sure that your diet consists of whole foods, specifically like high protein and high fiber. The fiber is just as important as the protein. And then also getting my steps in. I was getting like 10K to like 20K steps in a day. I've gotten a little lax on that recently. I try to get on the treadmill when I can, but like when I was actively trying to lose the weight, it was a non-negotiable at least 10K steps every day. But I still do try to get on the treadmill. I've just been having a little bit of issues lately, not gonna lie. My knee, I have some knee issues, bad genetics, and then also I danced for years, so I don't think that helped. And then I was a cheerleader in high school, so basically, like, how do I explain it? I would like stretch and like kind of like I would stretch in a way that like made me look more flexible than I actually was when I was a teenager, and essentially that like really like messed up my my body, especially my knees. But yeah, and then like also the ankle that I like busted my foot on a couple of times within the last few years, that's like the knee that specifically gives me troubles. But anyways, long story short, get those steps in, and then just making sure you're in that calorie deficit and really prioritizing protein and high fiber. The protein is like so important when you're in a calorie deficit, because being in a calorie deficit, wow, I cannot talk. Being in a calorie deficit, you're obviously consuming less calories than what your body actually needs to maintain. So the only way to do that without being like completely hangry is to make sure that protein is high, because like that's what's going to keep you satiated. That's what's going to keep you full enough that you're not like, losing your mind, essentially. But anyways, that was a long explanation. I really appreciate the compliment on snapping back. I've put in some work this year, just with like my diet and all the things and movement and exercise. So I really appreciate that. Let's see what the next one says. The next one says, Oceana baby, could I meet you sometime? No. Sorry, I'm not trying to be a jerk. But no, really, I'm an online fantasy, a virtual thing. I don't do meets, no hate to anyone who does meets, but that is just not my jam. I do online stuff, and I do work, I do dance off and on still, so, follow me on IG. I'll put my IG right here. It's Oceana the Hippie. But follow me on IG, and, like, if I end up dancing again, I'll definitely be posting on there, about, like, where and when and all that stuff. But outside of that, no, I don't do meats. Okay, so this next one says, you are not wifey material. Oh no, oh no. Who said I wanted to be a wife? Just saying, like, not every woman's goal is to be a wife. But thank you for your input, stranger on the internet. I will take that into consideration. I can't even take myself seriously right now. I'm just like wondering like what goes through someone's mind to like think I'm gonna message this stranger some bizarre like I don't know. I could just never imagine that. That's crazy to me. Okay. Next one says, love the tattoos in the body. Oh, thank you. I am going to be posting a tattoo tour on YouTube within the next, like, I want to say next day or two, but watch me take a little longer. So within the next week, you'll definitely see a tattoo tour. And I'll kind of go over, like, all my tattoos, the stories behind them, where I got them, blah, 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 blah. But thank you so much for the compliment. I need to get more, though. I'm not going to lie. I haven't gotten tattooed since, like, 2022. It's been like a hot minute since I've gotten a tattoo. I have a couple pieces I need to finish, so we gonna be doing that next. So anyways, thank you for the compliment. Okay, so this next one says, aw, hello, I would like to say thanks for your existence. That's so sweet. Honestly, I don't really have anything to say, but thank you. I appreciate your existence too. Yeah, that's sweet. Y'all, this chair's like rickety. I hope you guys can't hear it in the video. Oh, it's probably because I'm like, up against the wall. Okay, there we go. Is that better? Okay, I think that's better. This next one says, you're for real the reason why the word perfection was made. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. The DMs I get for the most part are like super sweet. I'm not gonna lie. Like, people are so nice to me. I appreciate it. Y'all make, like, what I do, like, worth it, honestly. Just, like, the amount of love and the amount of support I've gotten over the years of being online and, like, kind of dabbling in, like, whether I was, like, you know, really working on the social media stuff or just kind of only posting pictures on IG back in the day, back when I was doing, like, my boudoir stuff and, like, things like that. Everyone's just been really nice for the most part. And, like, I really appreciate y'all. The love is reciprocated right back to you, and thank you. Okay, so let's see what the next one says. I'm not gonna fully say it because I try to watch my mouth on this YouTube channel. I don't want to get it taken away. But this one says, you look good with them dreads, though. And thank you. I kind of miss my dread phase. I kind of want to bring them back. I got my dreads from, they're like the, how do you say it? They're like the Braden dreads. So it's like the double extension. I don't know how to explain it. But I got them from Dreadful Hippie. Shout out to them. They make really good dreads, not gonna lie. And you basically just like, they're like double-ended dreads. That's what they're called, I think. Anyways, you just basically braid them into your hair. And yeah, they're so fun. I had a full head last summer, which was really fun. But I kind of want to do like a partial, like just have like dreads like on the underneath. But yeah, I kind of want to bring that back. Thank you for the compliment. Thank you for remembering, and thank you for being around since at least a year ago when I had my dreads. Okay, this next one says, let me fly you to my city. Okay, first off, where's your city? Do I look like a ride or die chick? I must look like a ride or die, but like I really am not. I have way too many questions. Like, where are we riding to? I'm like, what's the plan? Do we have snacks? Like, where do you live? What do you look like? What's your name? Do you know my name? No, I'm just kidding. But thank you for the offer, but I will have to politely decline. I've only been on a plane one time in my life, and that was to go to Vegas. And okay, so I guess twice, to get to Vegas and to get back. But aside from that, I've like never been on a plane. And y'all, I'm not gonna lie, turbulence is like not my thing. I'm not. I'll go on a plane, but like it's not my preferred way to get around. I would much rather like a car or a boat over a plane. But yeah. Anyways, I need to get a passport, y'all. I need to get out of the country. Anyways, moving on. This next one says, can I get the Snap? Yes, I've been so much more active on Snap lately. My Snap is Oceana the Hippie, spelled differently than all my other socials, because, yeah, it just is. Anyways, I will post it here just so it's not confusing. And yeah, that is my Snap. Let's see here. This one says, can I try and shoot my shot? Yes, you can. I don't think it'll be successful, but thank you. Thank you. Y'all are so sweet to me. I'm serious. Okay, let's see what this next one says. Do I do calls? Yes, I do. Again, hit me up on Snap. Yeah, hit me up on Snap and we'll talk from there. We'll talk from there. Once again, here is my Snap. I'll just put it in once again, just in case anybody else wants to snag it. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Can I send you money? Of course. But no, not gonna lie, a lot of times when you get these can I send you money ones, like from like the sugar daddies and stuff, not gonna lie, they're scams. No. I'm just saying, yeah, I just feel like if you actually wanted to send me money, like you would know how to do it. Either hit me on Snap if you're wanting to do, something that way, or obviously I have my site, and I just feel like most people who are actually serious about it would just kind of go to one of those two places, not hit me in the message requests where I'm never going to see it. Well, I guess I did see it because I'm answering them now, but I don't normally. I went through to make this video. I like specifically went through my message requests to like pull for this video, but I don't normally see my message requests, so there's that. Let's see, do we have any other ones? This one says, I think this is the last one. Yeah, it says, you seem like someone who's full of surprises, but I'm curious though. What are you curious on? If I'm full of surprises, I mean, yes, your girl is duality to the max, I'm every woman. Not oh my god, I can't believe I just said that. Anyways. Yeah, there's a lot of different sides to me. I feel like I only wear like a few specific hats on social media, but like the real me, I have a lot of different sides. So ask anyone who knows me in real life. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna wrap this up. There's just some funny message requests I get. Again, I didn't pull any of like the way crazy ones because like I am not trying to get in trouble on this channel. But yeah, that was fun. If y'all enjoyed this video, let me know. I can do a part 2 because they're hilarious. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next video.